reading is for spiritual insight, but it is for entertainment purposes only. Should it resonate, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. We got way too many falling out on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna do a 10 card read anyways. I'm not gonna keep these, but alright. We're just gonna see how this, what just fell out, resonates with what I read with these 10 for spiritual insight. We got the 10 of Cups, the Chariot, the Page of Wands, the Hermit, and the 10 of Pentacles. So that sounds like to me you feel like you're waiting, but it's amazing stuff about to come in. It's basically almost here is what I'm feeling like. Yes. I don't know if they're home yet, but you can check. Excuse me. They got an offer. Somebody got an offer. It's Hermit. And I'm knowing already, excuse me, that in general, this is a time where things are supposed to be coming out. People are supposed to be having their abundances, as well as, you know, their negative karma, if that's what you've been stacking up for. But positive karma, if that's what you've been stacking up for. So, like, this is pretty obvious, because the last card is the 10 of Pentacles. So that's what he and they're thinking about. And now I'm here wanting to know if you want go time, or is it if you just sitting, you know. These two sphinxes cannot pull this chariot forward because they're statues. Okay, so it might be something holding you back, as well as whomever this hermit is. But hey, at the beginning of what flipped out, you got this happy love, home life card, and then you got this happy money card and wish come true card. So it's good either way, even though these three in the middle, well, this one's not necessarily a bad card. It's just a, you know, if things aren't moving now, there's at least a possibility, because the chariot does move, but this chariot doesn't have the appropriate thing to create motion. It has sphinxes and wheels, but them sphinxes ain't got mobile legs, you know, they got statue legs. So maybe some kinks need to be worked out, some things to get this moving, you know, like you should have horses, right? As beautiful as it is, she ain't gonna get nowhere. I just heard she looking at one person in the crowd. Look at the face she make. She looking over to the side like, who is that? Somebody got your attention, but she not making that move. He's over here in his thoughts. But in my layout, they're not looking at each other. I mean, she's not looking in his direction. She's just looking over in general. Maybe she's not even worried about what he's doing, and he just about to pop out on her like, hey, here's an offer. Let's get some money together. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. So anyway, I'm probably going to start my reading over, because this is one for somebody. Take it how it resonates, for who it resonates with. Thanks for watching. But I wanted to do this spiritual insight one, so I'm going to do this spiritual insight read. Happy love, home life. You know it's coming. It's on the way. It's time. You can look that up in numerology though. Like numerology can literally tell you excuse me. Spirit just said start my video all over, so I guess I'm gonna post this one for you happy people in my collective, and then I'm gonna do this next one that I actually meant to do, and we're gonna look over unity, wisdom, understanding, love, judgment and the negative aspects, beauty, the child, rebirth and progress, endurance, relationships and instinct, the mind, communication, creativity and intelligence, and the unconscious mind, dreams, mysteries, and then the kingdom, the environment, your environment. That's what my reading was supposed to be. But spirit be like, hey, before you do what you need to do right now. So somebody needed to hear that. Don't be discouraged. Matter of fact, stay happy, stay positive, because you know God wants to do more than we can, exceedingly and abundantly more than we could ask or think. So if you ask high, he's just gonna go higher. All right, I like to always remind people of that, because it is a promise. It's a promise. He said, you think high and he gonna go higher. So stay positive, okay? Positive as you can, like overly positive, okay? Because at least if you shoot for 2 billion, then you might at least make 2 mil. But if you shoot for 2,000, then you might only make 200. So shoot for the stars. Believe in yourself. Believe in your ability to have the things that you desire. Why don't you deserve what you desire? It's not a problem unless you and your spirit know it's not right. But if it's not something that is inappropriate in the first place, everybody needs food, shelter, water, love, companionship, so why shouldn't you have it? Why should anyone be out of the loop on that? So you got to believe in yourself. Do not give up. Don't think in bleak. And keep moving forward as wisely. Not as throw it in the bucket as you can, but as wisely as you can. Because the best is really for you if you're shooting for it. Can't be half in and half out. Gotta make the choice. I'm seeing the Lover's card. You have to make the choice that you want your abundance. You have to make the choice that you want to be happy. You have to make the choice that you want faithful companionship. Even if that means ridding yourself of fear. That's what I'm hearing. That was talking to me. A little bit. That was partially my message, because I know I'm ridding myself of fears, or using fear. See, or shall I say, using fear in the wrong ways, because fear is supposed to be like, you know, the beeping noise that the microwave makes when they tell you your food is done. It's supposed to be like that, just to let you know that something else is going on, and then you are supposed to go and handle it. But if you use the fear itself and not use it as an alarm to go and do something, then you're gonna slow yourself down and screw yourself over at the same time. And trust me, I know. So I've begun to use fear as an alarm that says, okay, hey, let's figure out what we need to do about this. And somebody, you know, might need to make that shift. Take your time with yourself about it, because changing responses is hard to do. You can do brain work to heal the amygdala, which is the portion of our brain that deals with our trauma responses. And there are other things to do that help you, you know, deal with fears and actually be able to sort yourself for solutions. I recommend you go look some of them up. I did lots of brain retraining, but then it also, you know, you have to get to the point where you're not going to the training things, you're using the training. And so, like, that's to say you got anxiety. Well, as soon as you start having an anxiety attack, being able to slow yourself down and say, okay, I need to breathe right now, and then you know, actually stopping and doing the work, the breath work that you need to do at the time. I do understand that that is hard to do, but if you stay persistent, you will get to a point where you can just stop yourself most of the time. You know, that's not to say you'll never have a fit or a tantrum again or anything. It's just to say that it takes work and you can do it. So get to it. I'm gonna hop off of here now, because now I'm not even reading cards. I'm just listening to spirit. But I do want to get my other message out. I love you guys. Create an amazing day and keep growing wisely. All right, don't forget to like, share, subscribe.